This is Carter's court, where silence gets cross-examined and justice gets put on trial. This is STAT, the facts they don't want on the record.
Okay guys, welcome back to Carter's Court. This is going to be episode 2 of the beginning of everything. I just want to start by saying thank you for all of the support that we have received, even just in the last 3 days since we launched our first episode. It has been overwhelming, to say the least, and I knew that this topic was important. That's why we started this, but it affects a lot of people, and I want to say thank you to everybody for all of the support. What you're watching right now is a mini series that we are going to be calling STAT. We're going to be talking about things that you can look forward to seeing in our next episode with me and my husband together. So let's get down to it. I pulled some information from 2024, and if you can believe it, 985 complaints were filed against federally appointed judges in Canada. And I was shocked to find out that not a single one of those complaints had anything where the judge was held accountable. Not a single one. So if we break it down, 955 of those cases were tossed out immediately without even being reviewed. 110 of them were thrown out by another judge after they had a chance to review it. 5 of them actually made it to a review panel. 3 of those 5 were closed quietly, and not a single one led to a public hearing, a reprimand, or any discipline for those judges. So like for us, a judge can stand in front of you and mock you, roll their eyes at you, tell you that you should maybe go to law school, ignore every bit of evidence that you bring to the table, and not a single one of those judges will be held accountable, and that is statistically proven. They can strip you of time with your child, which has happened to many fathers. They can impute fake income that they think you should be earning, and then force you into poverty when you can't pay that because you're not actually making that much. They can freeze your bank account, suspend your license, and destroy your credit. That's maintenance enforcement, and they are nasty. There is nobody there to stop them, and that's why we're here. We are going to shed light on the things that so many people don't understand is happening behind closed curtains. Just until recently, I was one of those people. I didn't understand the things that were happening, and when I learned of the things that were happening, you sit there and think to yourself, this can't be legally right, and yet somehow it is. A lot of these judges will call what's going on behind these closed curtains judicial discretion. And I think that is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. And I would like to put a new name on it and call it unaccountable power. Because these people can destroy your lives completely. They can tear everything away from you without a single care in the world, and then there is zero accountability, and that shocks me beyond belief. At the end of the day, because it's judges that are reviewing other judges, there's no independent oversight of any of these cases, not a single one of them. There's no watchdog, there's no appeals that fix these things for people. Again, there's only silence, and we talked heavily about that in our first podcast. So when you are torn apart by a courtroom decision, when you walk out feeling like a criminal for being a father, just remember, those judges will face nothing. Nothing. And we are here to change that. This isn't justice. This is legalized abuse with a robe and a gavel, and we aren't going to stand for it anymore. So thank you for watching the first episode of Stat at Carter's Court, and welcome to the fight.